What's up, everybody? NTCertified here. Today is Thursday, and I have a boatload of figure pickups just for you guys. It's been a while since I've done some figure pickups. I've been caught up with E3 and video games and all that mumbo jumbo, but it's time to get back to the basics here. I got this nice WrestleMania 30 cap on my head right now, but it's hot, so we're gonna toss that off to the side and we're gonna get into some figure pickups. Wearing my Miz is Awesome shirt today just for this video. Let's get into it. You guys know the drill. Do not forget to click that subscribe button and become a part of the certified club. We are so close to freaking 4K, and guess what? I'm back YouTube live in about 4 weeks. I cannot wait. Can't wait. Anyway, first figure, I have to get this out of the way because I was kind of reluctant to buy it, but since he was local, I had to pick it up. This is James Ellsworth, Elite. This is Elite Series 55, and I believe this is his only Elite figure, and it's gonna be his only Elite figure. So it comes with, of course, his signature, you know, ugly t-shirt and his scrawny body frame. I actually think I may have one of these already, because I remember looking at the t-shirt and saying that they gave him his signature t-shirt. So this may be a duplicate. If so, guess we got a giveaway coming, don't we? Second up, we're gonna go back a little bit back in time. This is a SmackDown Live Elite. This is Ryback. So I picked this figure up from Toys R Us, because you know that they're going out of business and they have these huge sales on pretty much everything. So my local Toys R Us was an extra 40% off of whatever prices that they already had. Luckily for me, the Elite figures that they had left were actually 50% off because they gave you an extra 10%. So I got this bad boy for, I believe it was like $10 and like 60 cents, 10 and some change. So I was like, I never picked this one up. Always thought it looked cool because of the color scheme and all that stuff, but I'm not a big Ryback fan. But for 10 bucks, definitely, I'll pick this up and toss this into my collection. But this is his ring attire from WrestleMania 31. Of course, it comes with his Hungry t-shirt and the athletic belt, or whatever you call those things. I always think about Hulk Hogan when I see an athletic belt for some reason. Next figure is an Elite Flashback Diva, female superstar, whatever we are calling them these days. This is Lita. Now, this is my second Lita figure. This is a duplicate, and I purchased the duplicate for a reason, because Lita is going to be one of the 2 figures that I am giving away in July. You're gonna have to stay tuned to see what the second one is. It's gonna be a surprise, but this is one of the 2 for my next upcoming giveaway. Next up is an NXT TakeOver Elite. This is Alexander Rusev, Rusev Day. This is Rusev when he first came into NXT. His debut date was 5/30/2013. This is Rusev 5 years ago, almost exactly to the day, maybe 2 weeks or so, you know, over 5 years that he's been signed to the WWE, or since he made his debut, at least. A lot different than what we're used to today. Like, I didn't even remember Rusev in this particular attire or this particular persona or at all. Like, the first time that I saw Rusev is when he showed up in the Royal Rumble, because I wasn't really watching NXT at the time. So this is really cool. And actually, the whole line is pretty cool. They have Bobby Roode, Roman Reigns, Ember Moon, and Rusev. And the Roman Reigns is the old Roman Reigns before he became, you know, Shield style Roman Reigns, and Rusev is the old Alexander Rusev too. But overall, I mean, it's a decent figure. It's not really all that. It comes with like a wooden plank for some reason. Maybe he was like in Amazon or something. I'm not sure, but another figure into my collection. Now we're getting into some good stuff. Next figure that I have is Entrance Greats Kurt Angle. And I can even press the button and it plays Kurt Angle's theme song, which is like super cool. I have not been able to find the Jeff Hardy Entrance Greats in any stores, but I found this one at Toys R Us before they were on sale. But nonetheless, this is an amazing figure. Kurt looks really good. It comes with the gold medals, and it has like the small like stage that plays the music that he stands on as well. I love the packaging. It's colorful, it pops, it stands out. It's bigger than your other regular figures, and then on the back it just has some more information about Kurt Angle as he stands in front of the Titantron. His debut match was Survivor Series of '99, and this is an amazing figure. This big box though is going to take up more space than what I want. Next up is in Hall of Champions Elite. Picked this up from Target last week. First time that I've seen these line of figures in my local Target because they're super freaking slow. This is Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Famer. This is Rikishi. Now, on the back, it has The Undertaker from 1999, which is my favorite Undertaker. It has Batista from 2005. It has Rikishi from 2000 and Eddie Guerrero from 1997. So this is Rikishi when he was kind of in his prime. He had broken away from, not broken away, he was still associated with Too Cool, but he was kind of beginning to split from them because a couple months later, he would become heel and be a part of the Stone Cold Steve Austin storyline where he ran him over and all that good stuff. But I don't know what's under this figure because I don't open my figures, but it has the signature Rikishi robe with the big, Rikishi, belt that he wears to keep his robe tied. And it comes with the Intercontinental Championship. So from what I can see of the figure, and plus the facial expression is great. Is that got that signature Rikishi smile on his face. I like these figures. Also like the packaging. I like that they added the blue on the edges to signify that they're Hall of Champions figures and not just regular Elite figures. Next up is another Hall of Champions Elite. Do you want to guess which one it is? I'll give you 3 seconds. This is Eddie Guerrero. Classic Eddie Guerrero. This is WCW at its finest. 1997. This is the Eddie Guerrero from WCW versus NWO World Tour. That Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie was always amazing. Like, always amazing. I mean, when he came to the WWE, he really like broke through and kind of showed us more of his personality, more comedic. Not that he wasn't comedic in WCW. I mean, they had the LWO and all that stuff. I mean, he was amazing from the start, like amazing in the ring. But this is Eddie Guerrero in his white and red attire. This is what I remember when I first started getting into wrestling, well, at least WCW. This comes with the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Now, what I'm noticing is that it's not the same championship. It's a different championship. It doesn't look the same as the Cruiserweight Championship from WCW. Of course, they added the WWE logos instead of the WCW logos and all that stuff, which, I'm not too big on, but it is what it is. I like the figure itself. It's very, very nicely detailed, and it looks just like Eddie. And the last figure that I have, this is freaking cool. Like, I didn't even know that this existed until I walked into GameStop last weekend, and I just happened to look at their figures. I always glance at their figures when I walk into GameStop, but this is a WWE Retro Fest. This is Macho Man Randy Savage. Look at that freaking box. It's a freaking arcade cabinet. Like, how cool is that, right? So, let's analyze this thing for a little bit. I mean, it has everything that you want. It has like the 25 cents, you know, put in your coins. The Macho Man Randy Savage is right along the bottom. Across the top is the Retro Fest. Of course, the figure's in the middle. We'll take a look at the figure in a second. Flip it over. We have Macho Man on both sides. And on the back, we have Macho Man Randy Savage from Sarasota, Florida, his height, his weight, his signature moves, and his finishing moves. It looks like something straight out of a video game. Like when they had WWF Raw or In Your House. Like, this is what this reminds me of. And it's so cool. It really, really is. But the figure is the best part. This is Macho Man Randy Savage in his red, white, and blue attire. I'm not sure what actual like pay-per-view this is from, but Macho Man always had the greatest outfits. Hands down. Between him and Ultimate Warrior, I think they had probably the most interesting outfits in the 90s. Just from designs and colors alone. There was always something really cool about their outfits. And this one is no exception. And I have so many Macho Man Randy Savage figures and so many Ultimate Warrior figures in different attires that I can't even remember how many I have. This is just another Macho Man Randy Savage figure added to my collection. And I'm very happy that I have it. So those are 8 figures that I have added to my collection. I have another batch that I am waiting to share with you guys as well, but I didn't want to drag this video on too long. So, in conclusion, this is NTCertified. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Become a part of the Certified Club. You guys are the best subs on YouTube. And also, July's giveaway is 2 WWE Elite figures. One I showed earlier with WWE Hall of Famer Lita, and then there is another one that I'm going to reveal super soon. So stay tuned for that. As always, guys, I appreciate you. Peace.